Here's the business idea. You're going to sell shoes online. Not special shoes, not custom shoes, the same exact shoes sitting on the shelf on every other retailer, same brands, same prices, same sizes. If I pitched you that in 1999, you would have walked out of the room. The product is a commodity, the market is crowded, and you'd be asking people to buy shoes on the internet without trying them on, which in 1999 felt about as trustworthy as hitchhiking and getting into a stranger's car. And yet, Amazon acquired Zappos in 2009 for approximately $1.2 billion. By 2015, Forbes reported they were doing in excess of $2 billion in annual revenue. The difference wasn't the product. It was the marketing, and the marketing wasn't ads. Today, we're covering the problem Zappos tackled, the insight that changed everything, the specific marketing tactics they ran, the science that backs it up, and your 3 marketing moves to make this work for your business. Let's go. Online shoes, 1999. Zappos launched with a plan like many other .coms at the time. Sell shoes online without ever touching one. Orders flow in, vendors ship out. On paper, great idea. In practice, 4 years in, Zappos wasn't profitable and couldn't raise any funding. They were selling a commodity in a crowded market through a channel most people didn't trust yet, and they had zero control over the customer experience. Shipping was inconsistent, inventory was unreliable, and people still wanted to try shoes on before they bought them. The question wasn't what to sell. It was, why would anyone trust us? Meet Tony Hirsch, investor turned CEO, and he had a realization that would reshape everything. Tony said, "We couldn't distinguish ourselves in the eyes of our customers if we weren't going to control the entire experience." So they made a radical bet. They ditched 25% of their revenue, the dropshipping model, and built their own warehouse. They took on inventory and logistics risk, all to own the experience end to end. Then they went further. Hirsch took the money that would have normally gone to paid advertising and he put it back into the customer experience, and he let customers do the marketing through word of mouth. Services marketing, that was their new business model. Here's their 4 tactics. All of them you can repeat in your business. 1. Empowered, unscripted service. Every call center employee goes through 4 weeks of training before handling a single call. No scripts, no upselling, one goal. Make the customer happy, whatever it takes. Their longest call on record? Over 8 hours. The agent was celebrated for it. 2. Policies that remove fear. Free shipping, free returns, 265-day return window. Returns at Zappos run around 35% of online orders versus the industry average of 10%. But the customer loyalty that created far outweighed the cost. They built returns into their model because removing the fear of buying online was worth more than the friction of the returns. 3. Hire for culture, ruthlessly. At the end of their training period, every new hire receives a significant cash offer to simply walk away. The point? Only people who genuinely want to be there stay. Service only becomes marketing if your team truly believes in the mission. 4. Send customers to competitors. If Zappos doesn't have something in stock, employees are instructed to search at least 3 competitor websites and direct the customer there. They lose the sale that day. They win the customer for life. Now, this isn't just a good story. The science backs this up. A 2007 study published in the Journal of Academy of Marketing Science, titled "The Chain from Customer Satisfaction via Word-of-Mouth Referrals to New Customer Acquisition," tracked the direct chain from satisfaction to referrals to actual new customer acquisition across 2 empirical studies. Results confirm the link is real and directly tied to new customer acquisition. Higher satisfaction generates measurably more referrals, and those referrals convert. Happy customers don't just come back. They recruit without you spending $1 on ads. Here's your 3 marketing moves based on Zappos case study here. Step 1, audit the ratio. What did you spend on paid acquisitions last month? Now, what did you spend on making existing customers genuinely happier? If the ratio is lopsided toward ads, you've found your inefficiency and your opportunity. Step 2, create one unconditional wow policy. You don't need to copy Zappos exactly. Pick one friction point in your customer experience and eliminate it. Longer return window, guaranteed response time, a free add-on for loyal customers. One policy executed without exceptions becomes a story people tell. Step 3, in the age of AI, the moat might just be humans. Every company right now is racing to automate customer service. Chatbots, AI agents, automated ticket flows. And honestly, some of that makes sense for transactional stuff. But here's what the Zappos numbers keep telling us. 44% of new customers found Zappos through word of mouth. Let me say that again. 44% of new customers found Zappos through word of mouth. Those stories didn't come from a bot. They came from a human who stayed on the phone for 8 hours, who sent flowers, who looked up a competitor and said, go here instead so that you can have your shoes now. The word-of-mouth engine runs on moments that feel human. While everyone else is cutting human contact to save money, doubling down on it might be the sharpest and cheapest competitive move available to you right now. Use AI to make your people faster. Keep your people in the moments that create the stories. That's where the referrals live. We started with a commodity product in a crowded market with no obvious way to win. Zappos won anyway. 75% of their revenue comes from repeat customers, not because of a smarter ad campaign, but because they made the decision that most companies still haven't made. Service is the marketing. Every story a customer tells about you is an ad you didn't have to buy. Go make some stories worth telling. Your marketing move.